Let's freaking go, you guys. Packers just fucking clinched the playoffs, baby. Just taking a knee right now, you guys. Aaron Jones just went for that first down. Oh my fucking God, let's go! That's what we're talking about as Packers fans, baby. This is what we live for. This is what we've been waiting for all season. Great to see this young squad make it. This is the youngest team that has ever made the playoffs since they started tracking that stat, you guys. How fucking incredible is that? Hey, what's going on, everybody? Marcus here with MGN Sports, and in this video, you guys, we're going to be talking a little bit about the Green Bay Packers as they just clinched a playoff spot, you guys, with a 17-9 victory over the Chicago Bears. Huge win. Finished the season on a 9-8 record, you guys. It feels so good to be back in the playoffs as a Packers fan. Obviously, we squandered that opportunity last year with Aaron Rodgers in the same scenario with a winning in. Lions were able to upset us in that one, and this year is a tale of two different tapes, you guys, as Jordan Love is no doubt our franchise guy. Had an outstanding game, over 300 yards passing, a couple touchdowns, just played phenomenal football all day long for us, really made some really nice throws throughout the game. And just carried this team, man. There's no doubt the Packers got their franchise QB of the future. Everything is looking up right now for this Packers squad. Got a big time game coming up next week now as we made the wild card, you guys. Going to end up playing Dallas in the first round. I will go ahead and look at some of the player stats in this one. Like I said, Jordan Love with a phenomenal game, 27-32, 316 yards and 2 touchdowns. You guys obviously had the one fumble there, but thankfully it didn't cost us in the long run. Aaron Jones also had a great game running the ball, you guys, 22 carries for 111 yards. Also chipped in the passing game, 5 catches for 30 yards as well. And then all of our young wideouts, just absolute outstanding performances from these guys. And Reed, Wicks, and Melton. Reed himself had 4 catches for 112 yards. Obviously, most notably, that huge, it was like a 70-yard bomb that he ended up going for, bringing it down into the red zone there late in the game. Huge catch from him. Dontavian Wicks, 6 catches for 61 yards and 2 touchdowns. This dude just keeps getting better each and every week. Absolute steal in the 5th round. I believe we got him in the draft there, you guys. Same with Bo Melton, another steal of a pick. 5 catches for 62 yards. He's starting to have been heating up these last few weeks that we've been dealing with all these injuries. Really nice performance from him. Tucker Kraft, 3 catches for 31 yards. Luke Musgrave ended up getting 1 catch for 11 yards in his first game back from the kidney laceration. So just overall, great performances from these young guys, man. I mean, youngest team in the league. I believe this is the youngest team to ever make the playoffs, you guys, since they've been tracking that stats, since I believe 1978 is when they started tracking that stat. And this is the youngest team that has ever made the playoffs. So very impressive. Very proud of these guys, man. And it feels so good as a Packers fan to know that we got a great team moving forward here. And it's not done yet. We got a good chance next week against Dallas. We'll have to see what happens. We'll go through some of the player stats on the Bears side as well in this one, you guys. Pretty tough night for Justin Fields there. Didn't really have a great performance. He went 11-16 for 148 yards, no touchdowns. Also had 8 carries for 27 yards, got sacked 5 times. Our defense was relentless today in rushing the passer. Really never gave him a lot of time in the pocket, especially when we're playing man coverage and bringing five guys on that line of scrimmage. There's just no running lanes for Fields to go to, and we were able to get after him early and often in this one. DJ Moore had 4 catches for 64 yards. Cole Kmet had 3 catches for 41 yards. Those are their top 2 receivers, so nothing impressive. We held them under 100 yards rushing in this one as well, you guys. So just a great job from this Packers defense. Obviously, that might help Joe Barry keep his job. We'll have to see what happens. I hope not. But nonetheless, still happy to see the defense step up and, contribute to a really good win here to get us into the playoffs, you guys. So great job by those guys. And we'll go ahead and look at some of the team stats in this one as well before we finish off the video, you guys. Looking at the first downs in this game, Packers just destroyed the Bears in the first downs. We had 24 total first downs to the Bears only had 13. Great job by the Packers as well on third down in this game, you guys, completing 7 out of our 10 third downs. Bears were only able to complete 3 out of their 11 third downs. So really good job in that department from Jordan Love and that offense being able to convert on those third downs. And just an overall really good game from this offense, you guys. Had 432 total yards comparatively to the Bears, only had 192. And same thing, our defense sacked Fields 5 times. Jordan Love only got sacked once in this game. So really good performance overall. Things are looking up for us. Got a big time game next week versus Dallas. You guys should be exciting. We're going to find out here later on tonight if we're going to be playing Saturday or Sunday, whether it be an afternoon or evening game. We'll have to see what happens. But nonetheless, man, you got to love what we've seen so far this season from this Packers team. Lots of growth. Lots of camaraderie among the boys, just coming together and really meshing and melding together as a really good unit as the season went on here. Obviously, it wasn't easy. There was highs and lows throughout the season, as there always will be with a young squad. But you got to love the resiliency and the compete level of this team week in and week out, and never giving up on one another, no matter what the score was, no matter what the record was in the season. And just outstanding by this Packers squad, you guys. Can't wait to watch them next week in Dallas. Would love your guys' opinion in the comment section down below. How do you think the Packers fared in this game, and what do you think our chances are against winning against Dallas? I think we're going to have a pretty good chance here. I think we can give the Cowboys a run for their money, and I can't wait to see what happens, you guys. But that pretty well wraps her up for this one. I appreciate you guys watching, man. Please go ahead and like this video if you like sporting content like this. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're going to be looking for more Packers content in the near future. Would really appreciate you guys. Just helps to build the channel so I can start doing this more full time for you guys. But yeah, man, that pretty well wraps her up. Appreciate you guys watching, and this is Marcus with MGN Sports signing off. Peace.